Sup, it's Hallie. Welcome back to Night Rain. When we last left off, we were following Monica's route. Oh goodness, what save file was it? I guess it was this one. Is that where we are? I think so. I'm hoping so. Got all mixed up in all my save files here. Cause yeah, we got through the carnival, and now it's time for this again. We can just let it skip. Okay, so I had a suspicion before I started this session, and it was confirmed in the comments for me before I got around to recording. But the way to unlock this that chapel, the derelict chapel at their very first choice, is to get all the CGs. So we were on the right track at the very least, trying possibilities, and if there is anything resembling a best ending for this, it's probably tied to that. I'm not really sure how or why that might be, but it seems we'll have our work cut out for us, because to get one of the CGs, you have to, Hold up, mouse, why did you stop working? Anyway, to get one of the CGs, you have to get a perfect on that one song with Sayori in DDR. But apparently, you can also, like, go to the arcade early after you've unlocked it and set the mode to easy so that when you play the song, it's on easy, and then everything will be fine. Okay, so, like, yeah, I don't know what's up. My mouse has ceased to function. Let me just take a second here. Get this working again. Okay, yeah, no, it's not even working whenever I use my controller. So something has gone wrong there. But in the meantime, let's see. Last time we told the truth. Let's say sarcasm this time, just for variety. If you could recall the events of Friday night for me, that would help us better paint a picture of what exactly went down. Okay, something went seriously wrong with my laptop. Nothing is working right now. And just so we're on the same page here, what did go down? That's what we're trying to figure out. If you could start from the top, that would be... Okay, so I walked to the fair, right? And I got a text. Turns out I have some overdue library books. Now, I thought... I was trying to BS you, my guy. Hold on. And I got a text. Turns out I have some overdue library books. Now, I thought this was strange because I haven't personally stepped inside a library in over a year, so I called them up. If we could just focus on what happened after you arrived at the amusement park, that would be preferable. I understand completely, my mistake. So I arrived at the fair, right. I rode on a ride, and then I went home. Pardon me, but you said you boarded a single ride. Which one, if I may be so bold? Sorry, I wasn't aware that I was expected to memorize the names of the random carnival attractions. It's fine if you don't remember the name. Then let's move on. So, after your turn on the random carnival attraction, what happened? Large Viking ship, and after that, I went home. That's it? Nothing noteworthy happened at all? Oh, yeah, actually, now that I think about it, an itty-bitty little detail almost slipped my mind. I forgot about the giant fucking monster that systematically killed everyone. Really a minutiae detail. You can understand my mistake. Yes. Look, we understand what you may think happened. You're not going to say we all had some form of elective amnesia, right? Because my phone is far better at recalling things than I am. Well, at least it was before everything was deleted off of it. Magnets, probably. I heard they're absolutely fantastic at erasing flash storage. That came out weird. Look, I'm saying it must have been the hobgoblin. You never can be too careful these days. Actually, hobgoblin is one word. You misunderstand. We're just as confused as you are. Well, there's no reason to look too far into it. I mean, I've already got it all figured out. You do? Yeah, aliens. Aliens? Just think about it. Horrific, unexplainable tragedy. No discernible evidence, and the event even took place. No, discernible evidence the event even took place. Discernible is spelled with an I. At least I'm pretty sure it is. I mean, there's no footage of this thing online, like, anywhere. It has to be aliens. Well, Mr. Kazuhara, it has been an absolute pleasure to conduct such a productive interview. You're free to go, but if you don't mind... He hands me a picture of a girl with purple hair. Do you know this woman? It's Yuri! I stare at the picture. We've seen this part already. But But I should probably be careful just in case it freaking crashes again, you know? Here, we'll save over this. It's not like there's a variety of options from that space anyway. In fact, here, we'll even quit the game to make sure it's freaking saved it. Because, man, I am so over this program crashing and losing our data and stuff. Also, man, I don't know what happened to my freaking controller or my mouse, but I'm guessing it must have been something wrong with my USB ports. I don't know why, because, well, that's the only thing those two have in common. They work with my USBs, you know? So, like, if whatever bugged out caused my USB ports to stop working, it would certainly affect both the mouse and the controller. I just don't know why my USB ports would bug out exactly. Bit obnoxious this, but whatever. I don't really have time to fuss with it. I would like maybe consider restarting the recording. Let's wait for taxi this time. But I'm recording this before work, and I have barely any time for this as it is. You the guy the station called me for? Where you headed, kid? Kazuhara Kyuko's place. It's a house by the high school, the high school on the west side. Gotcha. Buckle up. Oh, by the way, say hi to Mr. Toshiyuki for me. Oh no! I hear the gunshot, but it doesn't hurt. I'm not sure how to describe the feeling. It's as if time has slowed down. I can feel the bullet pass through my body. My heart stops, and the blood in my veins coagulates. And then, nothing. Nah, he killed us! You can't choose the taxi. We got a bad end, though. That's different. Look at that! Wow. Is he gonna crash? Don't you crash on me! Okay, I'll tell you what. I'm going to quit it so that the history saves properly. Also, is this recording on OBS? It better be. Yeah, it is. It's good. We're good. Getting paranoid, man. When I've got, like, exactly the amount of time I have available to do the thing, it's a bit of a problem. It's my life today, man. Wouldn't have been my life if I'd recorded it yesterday like I was supposed to, but I didn't. I just straight up didn't, okay? I took a nap at, like, 5:30, got up at 7:15, and I wasn't up to doing anything after that. And it's just like, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna take the rest of the night to chill and, like, get things back on track, make sure everything is fine. And so I did, but that meant I had to record this morning. So will this choice also get us killed? I guess we'll find out in a second here, Let's run home. I fumble for the keys, trying to fit them into the lock. Creak. The door opens and I stumble inside. I quickly shut the door and lock it. I lean against the door, my breath coming in ragged gasps. Who the hell was that? I make my way up the stairs and open the door to my bedroom. The lights are off, but I can barely make out the faint outline of my bed, with the sheets pulled up and all tucked in. Honey, is it you? A voice calls out from the other room. Welcome home, sweetie. I'm so glad you're back. By the way, the electric company stopped by earlier. They said they finally fixed the faulty transformer. I reach for the light switch. Kaboom! Had a feeling. We gotta get funneled to living at the Doki's place. Although I have to admit, I found this plot point to be quite weird. Because it's like, he just happens to go to that house, and then he just goes inside it for whatever reason, and it just happens to be where Monika's living, and for some reason, Sayori and Natsuki and Yuri are also living there with her? It's like, what? And didn't the place seem, like, abandoned whenever we first got there? It's like, what? just what? It's very strange. It's like, yep, here it is, I'm going inside. Oh, it's kind of broken down, and then it's like, well, actually, no, Monika lives here. Although... Oh, hey, we found some new content. Well, hold on, I'm not done complaining. Because it's like... We know Monika's a Shutai, so maybe she's been living there and, like, not necessarily taking great care of the place because it's not an official residence. I don't know, it's whatever. It doesn't make much sense to me. They're at it again! Alright, I forgot my controller's working. 5 more minutes. Ugh, seriously? Oh, she thought we was banging because we're on her route this time. I mean, she thought that before anyway, but this time she really thought it. It wasn't just like tsundere sarcasm or something. Hi there, Yuri. Who's our favorite little murderer? Man, I'm bored out of my mind. We didn't have an official meeting today because of all that went on, plus I still feel a little guilty about ditching them for the festival yesterday. I sigh and look around the room. There's nothing much to do. I stand up and wander into the hall. The wooden floor creaks beneath my feet. Rustle. The sound is coming from one of the rooms on the second floor. Should I investigate? No, it's probably nothing, just an old house. But I'm so bored. Might as well go see. The old stairs groan as I make my way up them. It's a big house, and I'm curious what Monika's father is like. I gently open the door. You? Kaito? What the hell are you doing in Monika's house? He could ask you the same thing, you know. Did you climb in through the window?
Jeez, didn't anyone ever teach you to knock? You shouldn't be here, it's not safe.
I'm not going to run into any more dead bodies, am I?
Not if you leave the house right now.
He's holding something in his pocket. No, I'm not leaving, and if you're going to try something, I'm not afraid to fight back.
They mean that much to you, huh? I thought you were smarter than that, kid. She's clearly using you. Monika, I mean.
What's it to you?
Well, she is my sister.
Wait, you're Monika's brother?
Don't act so surprised. You're looking at the spitting image of our father.
He pushes back his blonde hair to reveal his piercing green eyes. She never told me about you.
Not surprising. My dear older sister doesn't exactly get along with our family. You might say we have a strained relationship. I just came by to pick up a few things. Don't worry, I'll be out of your hair sooner than you can say Jackie Robinson.
Wait.
What?
Tell me everything. I did your little task. Oops, I accidentally clicked. I hate touchpads for exactly this reason, and maybe others. Tell me everything. I did your little task. You said you would tell me exactly what I wanted to know. It's time to hold up your end of the bargain.
You got balls, kid, I'll give you that.
So how did you get that photo of Yuri, the one of the accident?
Oh, that's easy.
He leans in close to my ear, his voice barely above a whisper.
Obviously, it's because I was there.
What? Huh? You mean...
Don't look too far into it, kid. See you around.
With that, Kaito leaps from the window, landing on the grass below. The wind rushes through the room, blowing the curtains in the air. Man, what a weird guy.
Okay, everyone, good news.
I can skip, if that's the news. Wait, no, hold on. We saw a new scene. I'm gonna drop a save. I'm gonna drop a save, and I'm gonna quit the game, because I am so over the thing crashing and losing our progress. I'm so over it, man. I'm so done. No more, okay? No more of this. I'm not gonna let it happen again. Save my history, save my save files. Stop crashing. I really wish my mouse was working. Maybe if I unplug it and replug it back in, it'll work. Alright, now we're going on the school trip. School trip. Will this go differently now that we're closer to Monika? I mean, I feel like this thing kind of defaults to the Yuri route. I'm gonna stay silent this time. I hesitate, her words hanging in the air between us. Would I be able to? The thought of killing another person, even if they were a danger to society, is something I can't bring myself to consider.
You can't answer, can you? That's okay, most people can't. I understand the way you feel, but it's important to keep in mind that there are those who are capable of making that choice.
Her face is dead serious. This is the first time I've seen her like this, and I'm starting to feel a little scared.
I can assure you, it's not a pleasant feeling. It's not an easy choice, and the consequences can be devastating.
She pauses, a faraway look in her eyes. Gosh, Monika, you seem to know this really well. I wonder if she's talking from experience. That.
But if it came down to it, if it meant the difference between stopping her and letting her hurt someone else, or even worse, could you do it?
Are you... Did something like that happen to you before? A thump. The bus lurches forward as it takes a hard turn. The other students continue chatting away, oblivious to our conversation. And then we almost hit the guy, but the guy wasn't a guy, he was that thing. Oh no. I don't think there's a chapter transition until, like, after the whole camp thing goes to hell. Will this be any different at all? Apparently not. This still happens and stuff. Oh wait, no, hold on. The fire is dying and my eyes are starting to close.
Hey! You know, if you're not careful, you're going to end up sleeping on the ground.
Hmm?
Well, whatever. I guess you've got a blanket. You'll probably be fine.
She glances over at Monika, who's still sleeping beside me.
Anyway, Monika's passed out, so I figured I'd take her place and ask if you'd like to go for a walk.
Now? But it's the middle of the night.
Yup, the perfect time to go hiking, wouldn't you agree?
What the hell's the matter with you, woman? Do you have a death wish?
What? It's not midnight yet, so we're not breaking any rules.
Still.
You've got a flashlight, right? I have one, and besides, you'll have to keep me, or no, you'll have me to keep you company. Don't tell me you're scared, Hallie.
Scared of the dark? As if.
See, that's the spirit. I mean, there's no way I'm going by myself. I'm not that dumb.
You really have a weird obsession with hiking, you know that?
So, come on, let's go before you change your mind.
I reluctantly follow Natsuki as she leads the way, her flashlight illuminating the path. Well, this is different. Hey, Monika woke up. My feet are beginning to ache, and I'm starting to regret agreeing to this little excursion. Hey, Natsuki, where are we even going?
I don't know, I was just following you.
Very funny, but seriously. I shine the flashlight around, but the forest is too thick to see more than a few feet in any direction.
We're going to see the shrine, obviously.
Shrine?
Didn't you read the flyer? Or did you sleep through that too?
No.
Tisk, how careless of you.
Shut up.
Fine, whatever. Basically, there's this old shrine in the middle of the forest, and the teachers want us to go see it or something. Probably just an excuse to get us out of their hair for a few hours. I figure we might as well go check it out.
Something brushes against my arm and I jump. Well, now, the wind is picking up and the trees are starting to creak and groan.
Come on, we're almost there.